Well, hello there, my lovely. Welcome back. Today we are going to be making this crisscross braid pattern, which can be used to add interest to your cornrows or your braid hairstyle. So, starting off on my dummy Nkechi, I am going to be sectioning this part into three. Remember, this is just an example, so no matter the size of your braid, you can achieve this same look. So you're going to share that section you want the pattern to be into two equal parts, and then you will proceed to share everything into boxes, equal boxes. And depending on how long you want your cornrow to be, it is going to no depending on how long your cornrow is or the section you want the crisscross pattern in, it is going to determine like how many of these boxes you have, and also the size or the length of the box is going to affect how your crisscross will come out. So if you have, let's say I share these boxes I have in 3 rows. If I had 4 rows, it is going to make the crisscross more, like it will increase the frequency if I can say that. It is going to make it smaller and more crisscrossy. So when you are done, we are going to braid alternating sides. So if I start on the left hand side, let's say I start on row 1 on the left hand side, when I braid that, I will move into row 2 on the right hand side, and then row 3 on the left hand side, row 4 on the right. It's as if you're braiding the even numbers on one side and then the odd numbers on the other side. So you keep crossing over, you braid, you skip one box by the side, move into the lower one and continue just like this. So if you're doing this all the way to the end of the hair, it like to the nape of the neck, it's the same process, nothing changes. You just keep going from one side, go to the opposite side just like that, and keep rigmaroling and crisscrossing your way through that section. When you are done, you are going to repeat the exact same thing on the braids that you left, just like I am about to do now. So guys, for this second section, the difference is that we are going to have a braid running in the middle. So I section the hair into two and make a braid in the middle of the two sections. Just braid it all the way to the back. If you're making this on a complete hair, you would braid this one in the middle of that section all the way to the nape of the neck. In my case, all the way to where you want the design to stop. Okay, capish? So when you are done with that, you will proceed to repeat the same thing on the other side. And guys, I am going to proceed after this video. I will upload a video of how to make like the snake pattern, and there's this other braiding pattern I see which is really strange to me because I have never seen it in my country, but I saw it on YouTube and tried it, and And then when I saw it, it looked really nice and interesting, so I learned how to do it and added it to the snake pattern. So if you want to learn how to make like that, I don't know, we call it the snake pattern here because it's like a wriggling snake. If you want to learn how to make that, please check out the video. It will be the next upload after this one. And then the other braid, I don't know the name of that hairstyle of that pattern, but it looks beautiful. And anyway, so we are going to repeat this same process on this other side, and you will see how it comes out. So which one do you prefer? Do you prefer, oh sorry for the ash flashing. Do you prefer the first one that we are done with, or this one I am about to do? Let me know at the end of the video or in the